Grand Rising, you guys. Grand Rising. Welcome to Twin Flame Tuesdays. I know it's just me today. It's just your coach today. My co-star is out. She's out of town for her birthday. This is her birthday month, so she's out of town celebrating with family. She had to take her mom back. So I got that. We hadn't even talked today. But she sent me a message last night on Facebook of her celebrating, and then the last time we talked, she said we were going to be available to do the show. But I just got a psychic hit from her early this morning when I was waking up, and it was like, "You're gonna have to do the show by yourself today." I'm like, "Okay, I get it, I get it." So I know if she sees it, she's gonna be like, "You got the message, Dad," and I'll be like, "Yeah, I got the message." So yes, so I was able to. Hold on, let me get some water right quick. So today I want to talk about the importance of healing as a twin flame. We're all supposed to be healing. It doesn't matter if you're a twin flame, you're a healer, whatever you are, we're all supposed to be healing in this reality. We're all supposed to be transmuting those old energies that no longer serve us and rising them up to the light so they can be transmuted back into light. So, with that being said, that's those traumas, those limited beliefs, whatever is going on within our collective consciousness, within ourselves, within our family unit, all those energies. We're supposed to transmute those energies. We're not supposed to stay stuck in those energies. So, this is very, very important, especially when you're talking about the twin flame community. And I want to go back to when I said about healers and twin flames. So healers, all twin flames are healers. And when I say this, let me say healers is a broad term for what light workers are, what we came here to do. Light worker, dark workers, whatever you want to call them. What we came here to do to raise the vibration of the planet. So you're meant to be here to heal the planet and heal this reality in some kind of way. It doesn't matter if you're a medium, if you're a psychic, if you are, a twin flame, if you, whatever different abilities, avenues you have, that does not matter. These are your different abilities to be able to tune in, to be able to do what you need to do to raise the vibration of this consciousness. So, if you're a healer, it's a broader way of different abilities that you have inside of you. It's a broad, you're more than just one. We are multiple dimensional beings. So let's not get caught up in these one label ideas. We are multiple dimensional beings. We come from source energy. We are source energy in 3D form, creating and experiencing this reality. So let's not just caught up, but we came here to be able to shift what the gunk we've already made. We made the gunk as creators. So as creators, we have to undo our own gunk. And that's what we're here to do. So the reasons why healing is so important is because you can't heal the planet, you can't raise the vibration of the consciousness if you don't heal what's inside of thyself first. So this is why I tell my clients when I start working with clients or when I'm on TikTok and coaching you guys or anyone else, or on any of my social media platforms, I go over the importance of why it's so important to heal ourselves. Like you can get all the book knowledge on what it is for psychology, medical knowledge. You can get all the book knowledge up here. But if you don't know how to internalize that and work on your own life, then you're not really in the highest vibration for your clients or anyone else for the world, what we came in to do. So we have to learn how to heal ourselves first. And a lot of time that is hard. That's hard because it's a lot of gunk that we don't want to face, we don't want to look at. But this is very important to be able to fill these shoes of what we came here as, to be able to embody our healer's energy, to be able to raise the vibration of the consciousness and heal the planet, to be able to embody the blueprint of the divine feminine and masculine as being the unit of twin flames here, to show what that blueprint looks like. It's so important for us to get back to our frequency of where we are. We're not down here low vibrational beings. We are high vibrational beings. We've created this gunk, and now we've got caught up in the illusion of this gunk. Now we have to clear this gunk out. And so, in regards when it looks like the twin flames, this is what keeps a lot of twin flames in the runner chaser mode when they are still physically here. This is what keeps a lot of twin flames after their twin flame has passed away in the mode of not being able to heal and move on. This is what keeps us stuck in general, just in general. But we're talking about twin flames today. So I have one question that I'm going to go over first that was inside of the group, and I kind of simplified it down. It says, are twin flames meant to establish normal 3D relationships? Well, let me get into this. So, when you're twin flame, okay, so if you just stumbled upon the term twin flame and it's coming into your awareness, so therefore you're meant to be learning about this. It's coming into your awareness. Don't be like, oh, am I crazy? Why is this all of a sudden popping up? This is your soul recognizing something that you need to be researching. So, but also make sure you have discernment within yourself, because it's a lot of information out there. Like, even have discernment within yourself when you're watching me or anybody else. Your soul knows truth. Go with what that feels right. Sometimes it might be something that, you hear and you're not too sure about. Keep it in your consciousness. Don't take it on board as a part of your consciousness yet. Ask yourself to study affirm to you in some kind of ways. Your higher self will let you know if this is something that feels right to you. You'll read more about it. You'll hear more about it. Come up in your awareness some kind of way. We are the universe being aware of ourselves. So this is us talking to ourselves from a higher dimension. Come on now. So let that energy guide you along this process. So if you're just not learning about twin flames, the biggest thing I tell people, do not, this little rule, do not try to go searching for your twin flame. And the reason why that is so important is because it will happen. You don't have to. Like, you legitimately don't have to. When you put in this thing of searching, it's like you're needing, you're wanting. Like when you're manifesting something and you're from a place of want, you're a place from lack. So you're yearning, you're yearning for something. And so that's not how the universe talks. We have to know what we want and call it vibration towards us. So if you have not found your twin flame yet, you don't know what that looks like, prepare yourself. Prepare yourself for that relationship. How do you prepare yourself for that relationship? If your twin flame is still here in this physical reality, if your twin flame ever incarnated in this physical reality. And the more you start to healing yourself, you will get this intellectual internal knowledge if that is true for you. You will get a hint, a psychic hit from your twin physically here that yes, you're meant to be together in this lifetime. I remember when I was a kid, I used to always have a dream of this guy, and I knew he was a white guy, but it was just like I never saw a face, and I knew it was something about him that was different. And as a kid, I'm just like, this person feels like home. Like this was just a vehicle that he came in this lifetime. This person feels like home. So never having to put a phase on this person. And when I met my twin flame, at the time did I know the terminology twin flame, never heard of it before. But knowing I had some kind of soul connection with this person, like this, like what, like what, like legitimately, and it was mutual. It was mutual. Like it, and it's just that when people ask me, how do you know you met your twin flame? It's an internal knowing that words cannot explain. Every twin flame will tell you it's just something. Other people might think it looks crazy. Oh, really? They're two different people. What? I was almost 300 pounds. In my eyes, I thought I was going to be able to vibe with my twin flame because he sounded a little, country in terms. So, we had our own biases, physical biases, program biases. But on a soul level, past all the biases, our soul recognize each other. So that is the beauty. We can sit up nights at a time talking for hours at a time. That is the beauty of this twin flame connection. So the reason why it's so important to heal yourself first is because when you start to working on yourself before this connection comes into your life, you have less karma to work through in the relationship. And what I mean by karma, you have less baggage to work through, less things to unpull, because it's already hard uprooting this healing stuff on your own. But when you are with someone, whether it's twin flame, soulmate, karmic, whatever it is, but when you're with someone, oh, it's extra hard trying to pull up this baggage because you're dealing with their energies, you're dealing with whatever they got going on or whatever else. Yes. So it's very important to be able to get some water. Do the bulk of the healing on your own if you can, if you haven't met them. Now, if you have met your twin flame, you already know what I'm talking about. You like, oh my God, because that's why that runner chaser phase comes along. One of them might feel like this connection is too much, overpowering. That's usually the runner. In my situation, My twin was the runner, and we would sometimes switch back and forth dialogues, but for the most part, he felt that role of the runner. I was a chaser that came from that wounded feminine energy as well. So in the regards, that's what creates it, because the healing has not been done there to recognize that this connection is so powerful. It feels like home, but it scares me. It scares me because in the masculine sense, because we all have divine feminine masculine within us, but as we come here in these physical vehicles, one of us might hold more of that signature. And it doesn't matter, like if you have two females or two males, one of them will have more of an essence energy of the divine feminine. One will have more of an essence energy of the divine masculine. So it doesn't really mean the meat suit that we came here in. I just want to get that straight. But I'm just talking right now in this regards. But yeah, so it fits any program, any meat suit we came in. Just look at these. These are meat suits. We're all light energy first. These are meat suits. So, so with that being said, the reason why it is so important to heal thyself first is because you don't get wrapped up when you meet this person. You've done so much healing, you become aware of your own self and how you move. You become aware of what you want and what you're going to accept in your reality, because we teach people how to treat us. We teach people that their wounds is okay to put that on us. We teach people that. But when we know how to set boundaries, that's part of the healing process. When we learn how to set boundaries with ourselves, learn how to set boundaries with other people, energetically and physical boundaries, then we are telling them, I'm no longer accepting it. And so sometimes they will irritate people demons, you know. But when you've done all that work to begin with, then you're not coming into a relationship having to really review a lot of those things that you reviewed on your own. Now, being in a relationship will open up more wounds. So if you just look at it, if you haven't healed yourself, so doing the healing process before you met your twin, then you meet your twin and they just, it rushes in this whole soul recognition system in you, and it's just like home beacon, a beacon went off. If you haven't done that, so now you have to work through the energies that y'all have together as a unit. Then you have to work with your own energy gunk that you've built up since you've been in these different lifetimes. So that's double the work, double the fun. And you wonder why you have the runner chaser dynamic. You wonder why twins can't stay in union and stay in harmony. Because it's time to go inside of thyself. Even the twin flame union brings you back to thyself. It brings you back to self. This is what this whole union is about. And whether if you're doing it beforehand, if you're doing it while you all are together, or if you're doing it after your twin has passed away, it is very important, because all this raises the vibration and the consciousness of the planet, of our collective consciousness, expands the universe. We are expanding the universe by doing and experiencing everything that we're experiencing. So we are a part of this big expansion, like every other living thing out there in the galaxy is a part of this big expansion. So that's why it's so important for us to raise our vibration and rise ourselves out of the chaos we have caused. So when you're healing, you're not just healing yourself. You're bringing those energies for your twin to do their own healing in their kind of way. Then you're bringing up those same energies for the collective to do their healing in their kind of way. So when we're healing ourselves, we're not just doing it for ourselves. We are doing it for the grand scheme of all. We put out this energy. We're more high vibrational. We project the energy in physical reality. We project the energy in not physical reality. We put off and raise the vibration of the consciousness of all the dark energies that we have collected in our consciousness. So this is why healing is so important. This is why healing and transmuting those energy and transforming them back into a higher vibrational understanding of self. So that's why we have to go through the dark to get to the light. You understand? So with that being said, that's why it's so important to do it beforehand. So the question was, are twin flames meant to establish normal 3D relationships? They are. They are meant to establish. That's why I said it's so important. If you haven't gotten into one yet, do a lot of this healing, because if not, you're going to have to double the healing when they're here. Then if you haven't went through that, you're going to have triple the healing when they're gone. Like, honestly, you're really going to have triple the healing. Me and my twin flame got together was still traumas. Like, we didn't know any of these things. No, I didn't find out I was his twin flame. We were twin flames after he passed away, and he sent me on this journey of discovering what we were to each other. So that's how I discovered that. But with that being said, it was a lot of healing. I had to do my own self-healing. I had already, like, when I used to be 300 pounds, I lost a lot of weight when he was here, but I hadn't done another mental healing. I didn't do that till after my spiritual awakening, after I saw the accident that caused his death, that jump started my spiritual awakening. So Spirit had me in meditation for days at a time, hours at a time, going through all different up levels and upgrades. So with that being said, I had to do some really deep healing. Like, I used to be severely sick. I used to be on 20 something different prescription medicines a day. I was severely sick. Like, my soul was sick. My body was sick. I had so much trauma. So I had to heal my internal trauma. Had to go through the soul shock of seeing my divine counterpart, not even knowing what this was yet, but knowing internally on the soul level that this person is not here anymore. I just want to go. I'm not suicidal, but I just want to go back home. That's it. Healing and transforming that, and then having to get past the fact that he's not here. And then we work together. Like, we work together now. So that's what my company name is. My company name is Two Souls in One. Because when you're working in any kind of mediumship reading, even now, right now, you are working with me and my twin. We are working together as a unit to raise the vibration of the consciousness, to put this information out here for other ones to resonate within their soul, however they resonate with it. And we're all helping each other raise the vibration of the consciousness. And we all do this in our own way. So, with that being said, there was a lot of healing. That was a lot of healing. Like, I feel it. I feel it in my core right now. And I'm still healing. Like, healing is not ever really done, because you are steady getting to new levels of yourself. And it becomes a place of not really healing anymore. So I guess it does become done. It becomes a place of not really healing anymore, but enjoying. You're seeing what this means. You're going through the emotions. You let them come up. You're really, because you know the highlight of it now. So you're just like, let me get through this. Let me work my way through this. Let me do all of my tools and everything, because I know what comes out on the other side. So it really becomes an adventure. Healing becomes an adventure, really. So, but when you're going through it instead of going through it, that's what I say to everyone now. Are you going through it, or are you going through it? Two different energies. You're going through it, then it's just like, oh, this is hard. You're going through it, then it's like, I got this. I got this. I always see the light at the end of the tunnel. So, and I always come out on the other side. So, this is how you alchemize this energy, because you're not going through it anymore. You're going through it. It's always going to be stuff happening, stuff coming your way. Look at Mother Earth. Look at when it rains and it snows and it all these different earthquakes like that. It's always going to be turbulence, but you're not meant to get caught up in the turbulence, as even the turbulence in your relationships. So, another question that was asked was how to cope with the loss of a twin flame or get closure. So this goes to when your twin flame has passed away. I miss some water. So, how do you cope when your twin flame has passed away? Like I just said, we just went over the transformational healing. Another part I didn't bring up either is when your twin has passed away, it's another level of healing. It is some deep ancestral wounds healing that go on there. Sometimes you guys cannot clear these energies when you are physically here. And sometimes they have to be cleared on the other side. Yeah, I'm channeling right now. And so, with my twin right now. And so, with that being said, like in my situation, in a past lifetime, we had a son together and he passed away. I couldn't take the death, so I ended up killing both of us. With that being said, that was something hard for him to get over. That was a soul shock for him to get over. I still had to heal from it as well. I had to make a decision. So I told you guys before in another episode about this, but I'll go over it a little bit more here because we didn't get into a lot of details. We got into a lot of we got into good details, but I just want to go over a little bit more here. So, and how I found this information out, I went into my Akashic records. Sometimes I would go to my Akashic records and get downloads and see stuff that happened to me in different past lives. You can do this for yourself when you start to awaken in yourself. You can visit your own Akashic records, but you have to let go of these dis energies to go to high vibrational planes. So, with that being said, these planes are within yourself. And so, with that being said, I had a dream this recent time, and because he had did a big clearing on the other side. Like, they're still doing work on the other side. They're still doing stuff too. He did a big clean on the other side of letting go of the pain of me taking our life when our son life had passed away. So in a dream I had one night, and I felt it was like a big soul shaking dream. That's why I tell my clients dreams are so important. Have your dream journal. Some good advice that one of the tools I give my clients in my programs. Have your dream journal, very important, because you'll get these downloads from source energy or from your higher self about what you've done in different lifetimes and how to heal these different ancestral wounds, deep wounds. So when in this dream, my recent son that I have now, my baby, we were on a plane somewhere, and they couldn't put him on a plane with us, and then they put him on a plane by himself, and they ended up losing my son. So it was like this whole thing in my dream. I like it shocked me because I'm looking like I'm physically here with my son now. So it was just so recognizable to when whatever had happened in the past with my son in a different lifetime. So with that being said, in this dream, at first, Spirit was just taking me through the whole thing, saying that your son is okay, your son is okay, you're gonna be able to, you're gonna find him. But nobody will listen to me. So it came to a point where that it was like nobody will listen. I couldn't find my son. So when I was still in communication with Spirit in my dream the whole time. They was like, well, you know what? He's gone now. He's transitioned. He's under the ground somewhere. He's transitioned. In the airport. And so I was with my best friend, and I came to this bridge. This bridge is very representative because whatever I did in the past lifetime, I must have did it in water, and that's why I have a fear of deep water now. And that's why I'm doing things to push past that fear, because I took our life in some kind of deep body of water. So with that being said, in this dream, me and my friend girl was at a bridge, and we were at that bridge, and we stopped, and I had a chance. She was standing outside the car. My best friend Stephanie. She was standing outside the car, and I had a chance to jump over the bridge to take my own life, but I chose not to. I chose to stay this time. So when I chose to stay, it was just like that was a part of my soul, my higher self, healing that aspect that I even built up in myself when I took my own life in different past lifetimes. And this guy right here could go into what suicide. This is the energy of what suicide means right here. And I've never seen this down until I'm getting this download right there on here with you guys. So I remember reading a while back about how suicide in general is not a you're going to hell or some kind of condemnation, but in effect it is karma. So since you've took your own life in a different lifetime, you have to heal the wounds because we love ourselves. We are unconditional love. We are source energy. You have to heal those wounds created around you taking your own life in someone else's life. So that's why in different lifetimes, if you've been a serial killer or whatever else, you have a lot of wounds and stuff to transition because you put a lot of pain on different aspects of yourself. So you have to transmute those energies. That's why you might be having a tough time in this lifetime or whatever else. So you have to transmute those energies. So, with that being said, um, that's just wow. It just goes into the energy of when we commit suicide in past lifetime. I'm just not seeing that. So this is a different level of healing right now. So y'all are actually seeing this live, pre-recorded, a different level of healing that I'm getting right now. Communicate with my spirit guides and source. Whew, I felt that in my heart chakra and my solar plex. Ooh, wait, that was a big clearing. That was a bigger level of clearing there. That really was. Okay, let me breathe on this. Now I'm letting my conscious mind take that on hold. So, I just cleared out another level of understanding of healing my wound around committing suicide and taking our lives in that different lifetime. So that dream that night, I healed that aspect. He had healed that aspect, and then I healed the aspect because I didn't take our own life. But now I just came to a high level of recognition and understanding in that while I was channeling with spirit right now. Whew, whew, whew. You can't make this shit up. Excuse my language. You can't make this up. Okay, let me take some water after that, you guys. Twin Flame Tuesdays, you never know what energies you get, whether you're with me and my co-star Meisha, or if you're with me in my spirit team here. You never know. You never know. So, ooh, anyone is here. Does anyone that had those thoughts? Let us just be a prime example of clearing this energy if those thoughts have ever came about. Whew, and I have had those thoughts. I've tried to in this lifetime. I've tried to in this lifetime as a teenager commit suicide. So that is very important to me. So the fact that I could not even do that, my soul must have recognized that back then, even though I tried it, it was a failed attempt. Whew, that said a lot. That said a lot. That said a lot. It was a failed attempt. I had to transmute some stuff. I had to do it this lifetime. I had to do it this lifetime. Whoo, wait, and I am doing that. Okay, so let's get back into the next topic. Okay, how to cope with, okay, so how to cope with the, goes back to the question, how to cope with the loss of a twin flame. So, kind of sums it back up. Heal those wounds. Heal what does not serve you anymore. You have to heal it, let it come up. You have to go through these pains. Even when you start to healing what goes on in this lifetime, what it will start doing is bringing up ancestral wounds. That's what I've been clearing a lot of lately. Ancestral wounds. Deep, deep wounds in the collective consciousness. Deep wounds in the earth. Like deep, deep wounds. And that's some heavy stuff to unpack. That's why when that starts coming up, you need to be out here in the belly of Mother Earth. You need to be out here because Mother Earth will secure you and ground you while you are going through these big transformational energies. You think clearing your own stuff, your own baggage from this lifetime is heavy. When you start clearing stuff that is coming up because you've reached a level of understanding how to clear those energies when stuff is coming up on a deeper level. When you've reached that level, it's some deep work. It's some deep stuff. But you are in a vibration of you're not going through it. You're going through it. Remember? Two different energies. So you're in that vibration. So when you look at the beauty of it, like the beauty of it, like the like sometimes I do have my cry sessions. Like, you know, I still do. But sometimes I catch myself now. It's not even more so the emotion of crying. It's just gratitude, and even in the tears, it's gratitude. So, I might have to blow my nose, you guys. Hold on 1 second. I'm not gonna be able to edit this, so I'm gonna go over to the corner. Y'all give me 1 second. Maisha is my wonderful editor for Twin Flame Tuesdays as well. She's my co-star and she is my wonderful editor. So she knows all about this editing and plugging stuff into the background. I can edit stuff for my TikToks or something like that in the content, but she's very good at doing this. So this is just going to be put on the platform. You get everything live and raw. So yes. So with that being said, but yeah, you have to just heal those internal wounds. The next thing I was going to go into was another question. How do I know if I'm with my twin flame in 3D, in 5D? Yeah, in 5D. Yeah, in 5D. Well, you're always with your twin flame. Like you all are not apart. We are multiple dimensional beings. We're just living out these different lifetimes in different bodies, different meat suits, over different galaxies or whatever else. We're in different time spans, but we're all always connected. So you're always with your twin. That's why I said when you start doing this work, even if you're a twin, you start doing this healing work, even if your twin flame is not physically incarnated in this lifetime, you will start getting that intuitive knowledge from your twin flame, from your other aspect of yourself, letting them know, well, I'm not reincarnated in this lifetime, or I am reincarnated in this lifetime. And that's what those, when I was a kid, I was getting those pictures like, I knew I was going to meet this person in this lifetime. Like I knew that was my soul as a kid saying, this person is here. Home is here. Home is here with you this lifetime. So you would get these, and the stories are so similar. You would get these aha knowings about, I knew this person when I met him. So, so you're always connected. So it's just the separation because of all the things we've gotten into because we're in denser, lower vibrational energies. It's because we had to come from so high. All that high energy can't fit into these physical vehicles. That's why when we're going through upgrades and we're ascending, we go through different pains and stuff. Like I'm having legitimately pains in my hands right now. And I know I'm making a lot of content and stuff like that. So that's why I didn't post a lot yesterday on any of my platforms. I know I'm making a lot of content, so it's a lot of over repetitive action in my joints right here. But also too, I recognize there's a lot of energies that play in the universe. So my body is feeling this, Mother Earth is feeling this. We're all feeling this change on an internal level, external level, and stuff like that. So I don't get caught up in the chaos of the pain. I just go through it and rise above it. I'm aware of it. I do my different things, wear my different crystals to help it. I have hematite on right here. I gotta make me another hematite bracelet so it's my wrist flare down some, and do my things to keep myself in my vibration while I'm going through these different transitions and my body's upgrading. So with that being said, so you're always connected with your twin flame. It's just an illusion. It's an illusion of separation. So when we start to healing and pulling back the layers, you are healing those illusions. So you're getting past the separation and you're becoming and understanding more of your oneness. And when you understand that we are all connected, all of us are connected to one grand energy. You call it God, source, energy, whatever name you want to give it. We're all talking about the same thing. It lives within me, it lives within you, it lives within the trees, it lives within Mother Earth, it lives everywhere. So that's why it's so important. I just got a message from Maisha. Let's see what Maisha said. Let's see what Maisha said. Didn't sleep hardly. I'm up, but I'm headed. Okay, and that's okay. I'm gonna have to tell her I got the intuitive knowledge. I already got the intuitive hit. Look at that. Look how spirit works. Look how spirit works. But she's headed to her son's grave, and I'll tell her. She said she's sorry. You don't have to apologize, love. I got the hit from you. So another question was, so yeah, that was the last question. But this is why it's so important to sum it back up. This is why it's so important to heal thyself. Because we are doing it not only for ourselves, we're doing it to have a more harmonious union. If you're in a twin flame union, we're talking about twin flames, have a more harmonious union with your twin so you all can work together to raise the vibration of the conscious. Just imagine when you are in physical union with your twin and you all are both here serving your purpose. That is a powerful force to be met with in this physical reality. And it's still powerful when one isn't here and one is here. So this is the power that you have to raise the vibration of the consciousness. But if you got two physical body meat suits here on the forefront, just imagine the energy that you're bringing into the collective. Just imagine that. So that's why it's so important. So if you guys need help with this, you know I'm here for you. I'm a spiritual mindset and empowerment coach. This is what I do. I help my clients to be able to transform their life. I work with healers. It doesn't matter if you're a twin flame. It doesn't matter if you are a psychic or a medium. I am a medium. I am a psychic myself. We have these different components within us. We're all energy. So we have these different gifts because we've done these different gifts in different lifetimes. So they come a little bit more easier to us. But with that being said, we all have our own gifts inside of us. And when we learn how to heal and peel back the gunk that doesn't serve us, these things come on board. These abilities come on board. This knowing, this intuition, this moving with the flow of this world instead of going against the flow. Instead of being dragged by the world, you're going with the flow and things are happening for you. Even in the midst of chaos. Cats. Even in the midst of chaos. Yes. So with that being said, continue to work on yourself. Continue to love yourself. If you need help, I'll tell you some of the things that's going on. This episode won't be as long because I don't have my co-star here for us to feed off each other's energy, but you will get the gist of everything in this episode. So some things that we have going on. We still have the compilation going on. I will leave the link in the bio about that. We're looking for twin flame authors to go inside the compilation book. So you can talk about your story, and if you want to travel and be a part of a book, that is wonderful. If you want to, it just depends on whatever you want to do with it. Maisha is so wonderful at explaining that. That's why I wish she was on to explain that. But y'all know about it. Y'all have heard it in the past episodes. So, as also, the couple of programs that I have going on. I do have twin flame coaching. If you are interested in twin flame coaching, whether if your twin flame is physically here, if you're in union or not in union, or if your twin flame is passed on. I've coached individuals in the past for when their twin flames are passed on, but I understand the energies of any relationship of when you're physically here as well. So it's a lot. That's why on this channel we don't just. This channel was mainly made originally for twin flames in the afterlife, but it's so many twin flames that are still physically here. So we have to help these twin flames as being the ones holding this bridge of the twin that is passed on. We have to remember and come back and heal ourselves so we can help the twins that are physically here so they can be in more harmonious union. So this is our part of our blueprint of what we're doing. So we're all here holding the different levels of blueprint of this union of the divine, feminine, masculine, and how it works. So with that being said, some of the programs I have going. So if you're looking for twin flame coaching, that is available. I also have coaching for healers. I help healers tap into their healing abilities to include themselves. Let them amplify that energy of healing everyone else to include themselves. Because a lot of healers, we put ourselves on the back burner. We don't take care of ourselves. We are overpouring, oversharing it to everyone else. But then we don't take care of our own body. And then we're depleted. We're not supposed to do that. That's why I said it doesn't matter how much book knowledge you have, but what you went to school for, psychology, Reiki, whatever else, NLP. I've studied NLP. It does not matter. If you don't implement those tools and turn them on yourself and heal yourself, you can't be the highest vibration to help your clients or anyone else. So this is why I help healers to be able to realize, like, look, you got to heal yourself first so you can go off and be the highest vibration that you want to be. So I have coaching programs around it as well. I have everything is one-on-one right now except my 16-week program. The first 5 to 6 weeks of that is one-on-one because we're going through a lot of healing and transformational work. The second half of that is hybrid, so it's a hybrid coaching program. The second half of that is group coaching. So that is one option to work with me. The link will be in the bio. Another option is your one-on-one soul transformational coaching call, where we go over your animal spirit guides. I'm gonna get to know a little bit more about you. You get to know a little bit more about me, and then you can ask me different questions, everything that's coming up with you at that time, what you feel like sharing. And then I give you some tools from my signature program. It's actually the first week assignment of my signature program. I give you some of those tools to implement and take home today so you can start transforming your life. And if you want to continue with the program, we can go into options about that. But you will have the first week tools inside of that one-on-one call. So another option is accountability coaching. It's two different ways you can join that. You can join subscription based, where it's $380 a month, and you get a $20 discount. And then if you do it like week to week, which will be $400 a month. And yeah, because I'm trying to think about the diagram of how I made the setup. But yeah, so that is $100 a week, so it equals out to be $400 a month. So it's 380. I should have wrote this down. Numbers is not my highest spot, but it is 380. Okay, you guys. So I paused for a minute so I can get my phone so I can have the correct information for you guys. So, this is where we coach. I coach you one-on-one. We have one-on-one weekly conversations and coaching. Whatever's going on within your energy, whatever's coming up, different abilities are coming on board. The accountability coaching is really for people that have started doing the healing work, but they find their stuff falling off the bandwagon. Like you study healing, but then you fall off the bandwagon and it's like, oh my God, I could never just, stay consistent with it. This is what this is for. But if you have never done any of this healing work at all, and you want to go deep into this, even if you have and you want to go deeper, my signature program is for that. But so accountability coach is to hold you accountable to your highest vibration. Make sure I'm able to be there for you, to hold space for you when you are going through these different traumas and different things that are coming up within your collective consciousness. And it's more so tailored one-on-one. I've had several different coaching sessions, and they're just so beautiful. They're all tailored to the individual, so I just can't say about each client has their own transformation in their own way. We work one-on-one intimately. So that right there is $380 a month if you do subscription. If you do month to month, it is $100 a week, which equals $400 a month. And so that is me holding you accountable. And I tell my clients to let me know you will have a contract. Let me know 2 weeks in advance before, if you're a subscription, if you want to cancel, so we can make sure 2 weeks before your next subscription is due. So I can make sure I unplug you from the system, and then I send you on and make sure you have the tools you need so you can be able to. You just want quick cold turkey. You just want to be like, dang, I don't have my coach anymore. Now I'm stuck in chaos. I don't want you to ever be stuck in chaos. That's why I tell all my clients, and I mean, if you bought jewelry from me, you have my number. If you need me, you have a question, text me. I am your ally. I am your mentor. It doesn't matter if you're still in my container or not. And all my clients, like they're texting me. They'll be like, even if I can't get to them that day, I get to them the next day. They'll be like, you know what? I was able to go through the tools that you taught me. And so now when you came and gave me the information, or whatever spirit told me to give to them, I give them the information. They're like, this is just confirmation for me. They had it on their own. They just needed to. Sometimes I'm not meant to be there. And when I'm not meant to be there, they see that, like, you know what? I'm meant to figure this out myself. That's the beauty of healing, because you're going to get caught up in chaos because your lifeboat isn't there right there. That's the beauty of healing. It gets you out of that codependency energy. So that's what accountability coaching is for. And then, like I told you, the one-on-one. So it's several different options that we can work together if you're ready to heal and transform your life. And like I've been asking spirit, and I've been claiming, and that's the clients that I've been getting, clients that are really ready to do this. So many people say, I'm so ready to heal. I'm tired, but not making a change. Like, it doesn't matter if you don't have a penny in your name. I have free content that you can do. If you watch my content, you are those seeds are being planted in your unconscious mind. I've had people on the platform, on the platform, leaders on it, because nobody's followers, we're all leaders on the platform, say that they've been implementing the stuff that I'm just doing in my free stuff, and they're seeing change in their life. So if you really want to heal, you will be doing everything in your power to heal, whether you have the money or don't have the money. Trust me, because I've done it myself. I wouldn't be saying this if I haven't went through it myself. So, and if you're ready to take it up a notch and you're ready to get this transformation, and you've been working for years at this and you can't just seem to pass by it, that's why you get a coach to be able to help you, guide you through this energy. Because sometimes it's hard to be able to hold space for yourself when you're holding space for everybody else and you don't have an ally. You don't have someone in your corner. So that's why I have people in my corner. I have my own coach. I have people in my corner that helps me, because this life, sometimes you have to navigate it and you need someone there to be like, you know what? Am I having some kind of lens on this, or is this, you know what I mean, is this what I'm really picking up on? Someone to be there to reflect off of. Me and Misha always talk about that. We reflect off each other so well. So that's what a reflection partner is. And you go with someone that vibes with you, whether if it's me as your coach or someone else, whoever vibrationally vibes with you, because you're going to get the most healing out of that person, because they are recognizing, your soul is recognizing each other's signature. So that's how that works. And when you learn how to heal, when you become healed and whole in yourself, you can go off and start helping other people there and help them become healed and whole in themselves. So this is how we break the paradigm. This is how we raise the consciousness as twin flames, as healers, anyone here. This is how we raise the consciousness of the planet and the vibration of the planet. So I love you guys. It's not as long as with me and Misha, but it is 40 something minutes. And don't forget, your coach is still in the competition. So I have a new link. The link will be down there, and it's a new link. So even if you have voted before with the last link, you still get one free vote. So please go out there and utilize that free vote. I am trying to get on a platform that helps me to be able to bring more awareness to the consciousness of all of us about healing these wounds and transforming these wounds. This is how we break generational curses. This is how we get past all this stuff. This is how we raise the vibration of the planet. If I can get you all support in doing that, that will mean the world, because this is just my message. This is our message. This is us helping each other as a whole. So the link is in the bio. You get one free vote. Any additional vote after that is $1, and it goes to the BC Cancer Foundation. It is a foundation that's bring cancer awareness and stuff like that, and stuff into the community. And so cancer is we've all had cancer in some form or fashion, even though in our lives, even though I haven't had it directly, I have had cancer in my family, and I understand the impact that it brings on your family. And we all know about that. We know about it in the collectiveness. So that right there is very important itself, because it's helping people be able to transform their life and bring more awareness to cancer. So, but those extra dollars goes to that proceed. And then you'll be helping your coach. You'll be helping your coach be able to spread this healing awareness on a bigger platform. So yes. So I love you guys. Peace and love, my twin flame, my spirit guys, and peace and love from Misha too. Even though she's not with us, I'm gonna make sure I call her. I'm gonna text her. She's going to her son's grave right now. I want to text her and then let her know that I did the show, and don't worry about it. I understand. I know you were having fun for your birthday, and you with your family. So I got the intuitive hit. I got the hit love. So y'all have a wonderful day. Peace and love, my twin flame, my spirit guys. Have a wonderful day.